Yo, what's good with y'all? Alright, so my camera will not record for some reason. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna have to do this as like a silent cookup type thing. But first off, we got my guy Cactus on the sample, man. Shout out to him for real. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and toss this over to him, man. Let's get it.
Alright, cool. So I'm going to be cooking up a melody for my guy TRIFREEZE, and I want to step outside my comfort zone for this one. I'm so used to making dark orchestral melodies around 140 BPM. If I'm not doing that, I'm making UK rap or boom bap beats around 90 to 95 BPM. So for this one, I'm thinking I want to make something for someone like Wheezy or 𝕊𝕊𝕆. Maybe some trumpets around about 120 BPM. So I'll see what I can do. I think it's got to be Session Horns Pro for this one. So for the chord progression, I just want something quite simple and catchy. So I'm trying to make it quite bouncy. That's why I'm using both short notes and long ones. Could invert these though. I'm hearing this go down. Yeah, that might be the one. I'm just going to randomize the velocity real quick. And I'm going to move some of the notes manually just so it's not all on grid. I want it a bit more natural. So copy this and then just add something at the end for a bit of variation. Alright, cool. So next I'm hearing some strings. I'm going to pull up the orchestra. And let's go for something like staccato or maybe pizzicato. So I'm just adding bounce with velocity. Just gonna copy that over. Let's try to change that actually. Let's try the staccato once. Alright, next up is a flute, and this is pretty much the only flute that I use. It's the crystal flute from 𝕊𝕆𝕆. And I told my guy llb I'd be making some kind of Wheezy type melody for TRIFREEZE because I know that's his style. And he said, try triplets with a flute, and most of the time it works. So let's see. Simple, but I think it works. Let's try another thing. Let's add some strings again. I'm just going to use the same bank, but this time we're going to go for some, let's see. We could go violins, but I want to use longer ones. And instead of having these short ones, I'm just going to extend them. So let's try it without the flute. And once I've processed it and mixed it, it might blend well together. I'm just going to EQ the horns real quick. Take out some high energy. And just where it gets a bit harsh around here. I know those staccato strings are getting lost as well, but I'm going to EQ the main strings. Definitely don't need that low information. And I might even filter out the high information too. Just keep them kind of subtle. I know he's going to need that room for the hi-hats anyway. Maybe some delay on the staccato strings. Put it in ping pong mode. And now that we've EQ'd the strings, the flute might actually blend in with this. Yeah, there we go. I like the air distortion. I'm gonna get rid of the noise. Okay, what I'm thinking now is some kind of ambience. I want some kind of texture just sitting underneath everything. So I found a couple percussion loops in Splice, but what I want to do is filter them out and maybe even halftime them. So let's try halftime on it. That actually sounds better. Maybe 4 times. But we could bring it up an octave. And then let's try filter it out. Can't decide between 4 times and 2 times. I think 2 times sounds better, but it might not work better with the drums. I know, let's just add some quick drums in just to see what the bounce is saying. So that was 4 times. I feel like that is just washed out now. This one might work better, so 2 times. And what I could try to do is copy some of these chords and then bring them up an octave. So maybe these, again, just for little small bits of variation, and then bring the velocity down. And I think so these staccato strings don't get so repetitive, I might bring these notes up. That might work better actually. Okay, and I'm gonna add what might be the last instrument. I just wanna add this simple lead, which I found in Analog Dreams. And it's just gonna be 4 notes. Alright, cool. I don't actually want to add too much with this. I know with those Wheezy type of beats, especially the ones with horns, there's not actually many instruments in them. But let's see if we can make it interesting with the arrangement. I might add a filter or something. So what I could do is bounce the master. And then for this section, I'm going to try and downsample it. So I'm going to go into here, go to edit in audio editor, click on edit properties. We'll go 9,000 maybe. Click on resample. It just kind of filters it out. But we could add some effects too. I want to try a halftime on that filtered one. Ooh, this one actually might be sick for an intro. I'm going to try that. And this whole time I haven't even tried a different key, so before I move forward, I'm going to try that. It might actually sound better pitched up. Yeah, I think I like it in E minor. And I think I want to make that flute pattern a bit more interesting. So I can keep the first section normal, but then I just want to spice up the second half. Maybe I could just bring this over and see if it works down an octave. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so this is what we got. We've got the downsampled intro. That's coming into the hook here. We've got the staccato strings just to add a bit of variation. And then all that's happening is the horns come down an octave. I wanted to keep this one really open. And then the perc loop with the flute. And then this lead. And then right before the hook, it's just the horns. And he might rearrange it, he might chop it up differently. Back to the hook. Alright, the last thing I'm going to try is just a different BPM, because I think 120 might be a little bit too quick. So maybe 116. Yeah, I think I prefer it at this BPM. I probably should have tried that earlier, but this one definitely works. Alright, so cool. I think that's enough for him to work on for now. I'm going to fire it his way and see what he comes up with.
Hey bro, this is crazy, man. Like seriously, it's super spacey, so I got a lot of room to work with. And yeah, I'm gonna do like a silent cookup type thing for the next segment right here. It's gonna be a little different from what I normally do, so you know, bear with me here. And yeah, let's go and get into that.